This is a JEE main problem of 2005. The value of 50C4 plus sigma r equal to 126, 56 minus r C3 is how much? So first of all, 50C4 plus, when you put instead of r as 6, here we have to place instead of r as 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So here 56 minus 6 is 50, 50C3 plus, if you place 5 you can get it as 51C3. If you place 4 you can get it as 52C3. If you place 3 you can get it as 50C3 plus, if you place instead of r as 2, 54C3, r as 1, 55C3. NCR, we have one formula, that is NCR plus NCR minus 1 equal to N plus 1 CR. Since NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to N plus 1 CR, we can write instead of first two terms as 51C4 plus 51C3, remaining terms as it is 52C3 plus 53C3 plus 54C3 plus 55C3. Then we can write this term as, instead of first two terms as NCR plus NCR minus 1 is N plus 1 CR, 52C4 plus, next term is 52C3 plus 53C3 plus 54C3 plus 55C3. Next, instead of first two terms, we can write it as NCR plus NCR minus 1 is N plus 1 CR, 53C4 plus 53C3 plus 54C3 plus 55C3. Next, instead of first two terms, we can write it as 54C4 plus 54C3 plus 55C3. Instead of first two terms, we can write it as 55 N plus 1 CR plus 55C3. Instead of these two terms, we can write it as NCR plus NCR minus 1, N plus 1 CR, 56C4. 56C4 is the right answer in this. 56C4, which is our option 1. This is the right option. Thank you for watching. One more JEE problem. At an election, a voter may vote for any number of candidates not greater than the number to be elected. There are 10 candidates and 4 are to be elected. If a voter votes for at least one candidate, then the number of ways in which he can vote is question mark. The minimum the candidate can vote for one candidate. He can vote for 2 also, can vote for 3 also, he can vote for 4 also. So the number of ways in which he can vote will become number of ways in which he can vote for one candidate plus number of ways in which he can vote for 2 candidates plus number of ways in which he can vote for 3 candidates plus number of ways in which he can vote for all the 4 candidates. So 10C1 becomes 10 here, NC1 is N. 10C2 becomes, if you do this calculation, 10 into 9 by 2 into 1 plus 10 into 9 into 8 by 3 into 2 into 1 plus 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now this cancellation, if we observe, 2 ones are 2 5s are 3 ones are 3 3s are 2 ones are 2 4s are and 3 ones are 3 3s are 4 2 and 8, 4 2s are 8 cancel. So the value becomes 10 plus 5 9s are 45, 4 3s are 12 plus 12 into 10 120 plus 3 7s are 21, 21 into 10 210. So it is 330, 375, 385. In total we are getting 385, which is our third option. Third option is the right option. One more JEE problem we have. The sum of the series 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 plus and so on plus 20C10 is question mark. This is JEE main 2007 question. So first of all we can take one expression like this. 20C0 plus 20C1 x plus 20C2 x square plus and so on plus 20C20 x power 20 is equal to 1 plus x power 20. In this, if you place instead of x as minus 1, at x equal to minus 1, we can have this expression value as 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 plus and so on plus 20C10 plus and so on plus 20C20, which is equal to 0. 1 plus minus 1 becomes 0 here. So from this we can observe that certain binomial coefficients are same, like 20C20 and 20C0 both are same. It is occurring 2 times. 20C0 is occurring 2 times. Similarly, 20C19 and 20C1 are also same. So minus 20C1 is occurring 2 times. Similarly, up to 20C9, if we observe 20C11 and 20C9 both are same. So 2 times they are occurring. So I can write this expression as 2 times 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 plus and so on minus 20C9 up to this the values are occurring twice, and in the middle 20C10 we can write as it is at one. 20C10 is equal to 0. Right. Then we want the value of this expression up to 20C10 like this. So this can be written as 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 plus and so on minus 20C9 plus half 20C10 is equal to 0. So when you remove 2 here, this expression value becomes 0. And if you add half of 20C10, when you send this half 20C10 to the other side, it becomes like 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 plus and so on minus 20C9 plus 20C10 I will write here, and 20C10 minus half of 20C10 I will write here, minus half of 20C10. So this expression value becomes 1 minus half is half 20C10. So our option is option D. Fourth option is the right option. Thank you for watching. One more JEE problem. If NC4, NC5, NC6 are in AP, then N can be what? We have to find out the value of N here. So first of all, if 3 terms are in AP, then twice the second term equal to sum of first and last. So we can take here 2 times NC5 is equal to NC4 plus NC6. So we can write here like 2 into n factorial by n minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial, which is equal to NC4 means n factorial by n minus 4 factorial into 4 factorial plus NC6 means n factorial by n minus 6 factorial into 6 factorial. Here we can cancel this n factorial on both sides so that we can get here 2 by, and also n minus 4 factorial is common in the denominator as well as 4 factorial is common. Denominator 4 factorial and n minus 4 factorial common, and numerator n factorial common. 2 by n minus 5 we can write here like n minus 5 factorial into factorial means n minus 5 into n minus 6 and so on it is going. So we can say that n minus 6 factorial is common in this. So we can take n minus 5 into among this 4 factorial common. So 5 we can take. This is equal to 1 by n minus 4 factorial n minus 4 factorial means we can write n minus 4 into n minus 5 into n minus 6 factorial is common here, and here 4 factorial gone. So in the numerator of this second term we can have 1, denominator n minus 6 factorial gone. So here 6 into 5 we can write as 4 factorial is common. So finally we can get here like 2 by n minus 5 into 5 minus 1 by n minus 4 into n minus 5 is equal to 1 by 30. You can take it as common. Next one, in the LCM for denominators, n minus 4, 5, n minus 5 can be taken, and then here 5 into n minus 5 gone, 2 into n minus 4 we can write, minus n minus 4, n minus 5 gone, 5 will be left here in the numerator, which is equal to 1 by 30 we can take. 5 ones, 5 6. So we can have here in the left hand side we can have like 2n minus 8 minus 5, 2n minus 13 divided by n minus 4 into n minus 5, n square minus 9n plus 20 we can write. So this is equal to 1 by 6. So from this 6, from this on simplification we can get it like n factorial n square minus 9n minus 12n. Here it is 12n. So minus 9 minus 12 minus 21n we can get, plus 20, 13 6 is 78, plus 20 plus 78 plus 98 we can get, plus 98, which is equal to 0 we can take. And then we can have 14 sevens 98. So this we can write it as n minus 14 n minus 7 equal to 0, n equal to 7 or n equal to 14. From the given options we can have, according to the options, 14 we have to take the value of n. Thank you for watching. One more JEE problem here. Consider a class of 5 girls and 7 boys. The number of different teams consisting of 2 girls and 3 boys that can be formed from this class if there are 2 specific boys A and B who refuse to be the members of the same team is question mark. First of all, number of ways of forming the team of 2 girls and 3 boys from 5 girls and 7 boys will be total number of ways of forming the team. Total number of ways of forming the team can be taken as 5C2. Out of 5 girls, 2 girls can be selected in 5C2 ways. Out of 7 boys, 3 boys can be selected in 7C3 ways. So this can be taken as 5 into 4 by 2 multiplied by 7 into 6 into 5 by 3 into 2. This cancel. 2's are finally 35 tons are 350. and number of ways in which two specific boys are in the same team. If we take number of ways in which two specific boys are in the same team will be, at first we will find number of ways in which two specific boys in the same team, and then we will subtract that value from this total number of ways of forming the team, so that we can get the number of ways in which two specific boys are not in the same team. So number of ways in which two specific boys in which two specific boys are in the same team can be taken as, girls can be selected in the similar way, 5C2 multiplied by, out of 7 boys, 2 particular boys are in the same team I am considering. So in selecting 3 boys, 2 are already selected, so remaining 1 boy we have to select from remaining 5 boys. So 5C1 ways, 5C2 value becomes 10 into 5, which can be taken as 50 here. So number of ways or else number of teams that can be formed according to given condition will be this total 350 minus 50. Required number of teams that can be formed, which is equal to 350 minus 50, so which is equal to 300. So our required option is first option. These are the 5 important problems of JEE mains from permutations and combinations. Thank you for watching.